Imagine being deep in a tropical forest when suddenly you look up to see a snake soaring through the air. Sounds far-fetched, right? Well, stick around because today is World Snake Day and we're about to dive into the astonishing world of flying snakes. Snakes can fly up to 100 feet in the air. That's right, these slithering creatures can actually take to the skies. It's not magic, it's not fiction, it's science. And it's right here on Earth. That's my reminder to never step into a forest with snakes. But no, seriously, they have no wings, no arms for that matter. So how on earth are they flying? To begin with, not all snakes can fly. In fact, flying snakes are a rare and unique group of serpents with specialized adaptations that allow them to fly. Now, flying might be a little bit of an overstatement. You see, they don't really fly like birds with wings. They glide. When it comes to speed, flying snakes may not break any land speed records, but they can glide through the air with impressive agility. While exact speeds can vary, they've been observed gliding at an average speed of around 10 to 12 meters per second. That's roughly 22 to 27 miles per hour. Quite the adrenaline rush for a slithery creature, wouldn't you say? They fling themselves off branches, flatten their body, and glide from tree to tree. They can even travel as far as 100 feet. That's longer than a basketball court. And this is where it gets even cooler. These snakes also maneuver mid-air. Now, how do they do that without wings or limbs? Well, the secret lies in their unique body structure and movement. When a flying snake decides to take off, it climbs up to the end of a branch and dangles in a J shape. It then thrusts its body upwards and outwards, launching itself into the air. To steer in midair, a flying snake wiggles its body. It's sort of like swimming through the air. This movement, called undulation, is the same one that snakes use when they slither on the ground, but it's adapted for their aerial stunts. While airborne, the snake does something extraordinary. It sucks in its stomach and pushes out its ribs, transforming its circular cross-section into a U-shaped concave design. This shape change is crucial. It makes the snake's body work like a wing, a phenomenon called airfoil. Instead of flapping wings like a bird, a flying snake uses this aerofoil to generate lift. But wait, how did snakes evolve to fly in the first place? Do all snakes do it? Snakes are incredibly diverse creatures, with over 3,000 species found across the world. From the smallest thread snake to the giant anaconda, they've evolved to live in an array of environments. Now, evolution is all about survival and reproduction, right? Different species adapt in different ways based on their specific environments and survival needs. For example, some snakes, like the sea snake, have developed flattened tails to aid in swimming, making them excellent aquatic hunters. Desert snakes, on the other hand, are adapted to move smoothly and swiftly over hot sand. There are about 5 recognized species of flying snakes, all native to Asia. Their habitats range from the dense forests of Sri Lanka and India to the islands of Indonesia. Flying snakes are usually on the smaller side, typically about 2 to 4 feet long. They're slender, making them light enough to take to the air. And their colors? Vibrant, with patterns that help them blend into the lush foliage of their environment. So, while flying or gliding provides a set of advantages for certain snakes, like escaping predators or moving between trees, it wouldn't necessarily be beneficial for all snakes. It's all about the survival strategies that work best in each snake's unique environment. But before we get too carried away with the science, let's address the burning question. Can you have a flying snake as a pet? First off, it's important to note that keeping a flying snake as a pet is not for everybody. It requires a certain level of expertise and dedication. Flying snakes are wild animals, and they're best suited to their natural habitats. They need ample space to move around, and a standard terrarium might not provide the room they need for their gliding behavior. If you do decide to keep a flying snake, first of all, don't call me over, but make sure your enclosure ideally mimics their natural environment, complete with high branches for them to climb and fly from. Another important point to consider is that these snakes are known to be quite skittish. They can be challenging to handle and might not enjoy frequent interaction, unlike some other snake species. That said, with proper care and understanding of their unique needs, it's possible to keep a flying snake as a pet. If you're curious like me about having cool pets, then you'll love this story about Grumpy Cat, the cat with over 2 million Instagram followers. Subscribe to Behind the Day as we uncover the extraordinary stories behind each special day. Happy World Snake Day! I'll see you and Mrs. Grumpy Cat in just a few seconds.